Sonic music samples. Yeah, man, that's it. I've been thinking a lot about that recently leaked E3 prototype of Shadow the Hedgehog. There is a lot to unpack with this one.
Now that was sweet, Shadow. Yeah, well, I'm not here to save your ass.
One of the most interesting parts of the demo is the beta music it uses. I'm sure we all know about Beta Iron Jungle, surely. 3 songs in the prototype use sampled rap vocals. And quick shout out to Mauve Games, as they were the first to make this discovery from what I'm aware. And I don't want to take that away from him, so dude, thanks man, dude, thank you. The vocals come from Magic Music Maker Generation 5, I can't forget the 5, Soundpool CD, which features a bunch of beats and samples that are compatible with the Magic Music Maker software, which is still around by the way. I think that's, kind of cool. It was also released on the PlayStation 2. Dude, the 2000s were, they were something else. You could have been making fire beats on your PS2. All right, time for some song comparisons, all right? Hit it.
What's up with Y2K? Is it real or fake? Should we prepare for the y'all? Is it real or government? What's up with Y2K? Is it real or fake? Should we prepare for the worst in this world today? Is it close to the end or is it gospel from the government? Tight like denims on fat ass. A microphone checking at last. Tight like denims on the fat ass. A microphone checking at last.
Yeah, the denims line's funny, but like the idea of running around blasting shit while hearing like the Y2K conspiracies and like government distrust rhetoric in the lyrics of a Sonic game? Close enough. I don't know, that's just really funny to me. Those lyrics may not make a lot of sense for a game released in 2005, but first of all, who cares, man? This is awesome. Second of all, the sample CD came out around 1999 when Y2K was like a lot more relevant than it was by like the mid 2000s, duh, right? The other 2 songs definitely feature vocal samples that come from somewhere. Maybe somewhere out there, a different Magic Soundpool CD exists with both the Y2K rap and the other 2 rap samples in Beta Shadow combined into one disc. And just like the One Piece, you're gonna have to find it. But that person is not gonna be me, guys. I'm sorry. Good luck with the rest of you, though. Unlike Iron Jungle, the ARC still uses vocal samples in the final game, even if they're changed up from the beta version. That part, the back to the mind part. Yes, mine, not Mike, mind. Now, those vocals came from like every Japanese composer's favorite album to sample from, Masterbits Climax 9, Rhapsody.
From the mind to the pen to the paper, back to the mind, through the microphone is how I make a rhyme.
While I'm on this topic of Rhapsody, god damn man, its samples were used by like every composer on the planet back then. Hideki Naganuma would use it like every 2 seconds, and a lot of Capcom versus SNK's OSTs use it as well.
Get high, cops are the bad guys. I love doing drive-bys.
Not very woke of you, Capcom. And for my Yakuza Kyodai's, Shimano's theme from the original Yakuza 1, Pray Me, uses female rap 2 for its vocals.
How does it feel to be submerged and superb? Use nouns and verbs and get your best kick to the curb. You're just a nerd, labeled as an outcast. I put a saddle on your back and ride that ass.
But what about Sonic songs that pull from Masterbits? Well, let's go to the earliest game to feature those samples. The original Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. I think. Both the regular Speed Highway and the Going Down version use vocals in their songs, and the absolutely iconic Up and Down and All Around used throughout the first song, and the beginning rap portion of Going Down are from He Who Ad and On a Mission, respectively.
Up and down and all around, get down.
So listen closely, approach me. Suckers mostly. Bosun try to treat me like bread and then toast me. Impossible. I cut a sucker in small chunks, make more rhymes than Michael Jordan makes slam dunks alone.
And the Going Down sample itself comes from Shouts.
Don't zap.
These are not specifically from Masterbit samples, but some of the other vocals in Speed Highway are sampled from other Soundpool CDs.
You're right, Duchess, man.
Sonic Adventure 2's Unknown from ME's beginning OK is sampled from Damned.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
You start now?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
I found this one out quite recently, dude. How cool is that? Shadow the Hedgehog, as I previously stated, uses female rap 2 in The Ark. Sonic Rush, famously with Hideki Naganuma being involved, has a lot of samples sprinkled in throughout the whole soundtrack. But what about Masterbits samples? Well, yes. Get Edgy's Won't Stop Me, used throughout the whole song, comes from Shouts, the same sample source used in Going Down. Now that's a cool bit of trivia you can use in a family gathering or something. Okay, while we're on Sonic Rush, let's talk about that game for a short bit. Well, as short as I can, I'll try. I'm not gonna go over every single sample because, I have things to do, but I'd like to go over some I find interesting. Or interesting, whatever. Alright, let's go back to Get Edgy. The Come On sample used in the song uses hip-hop duo Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock song, Joy and Pain. What you may not know is that same Come On sample was used earlier in Sonic 3 as part of the mini-boss theme, with the beginning sharing a very familiar sounding Come On with the one heard on Get Edgy. I don't know, I just think it's really cool that two Sonic tracks, years apart end up sampling the same song. Also, that same mini-boss theme samples from James Brown, I'm Black and I'm Proud. Damn, man, my boy used to be so cultured. What happened? Wrapped in Black famously samples a Malcolm X speech.
Blame, too strong. Blame, too strong. Blame, too strong. Too strong. Too strong.
Same clique that put Kennedy in power joined the March on Washington. It's just like when you got some coffee that's too black, which means it's too strong. What you do? You integrate it with cream.
Pretty based. And the vocals that gave Wrapped in Black its name come from the Watts Prophets, Sell Your Soul.
We are
the Watts
Prophets,
Rapping Black.
Rapping Black.
Bomber Barbara features more samples from Masterbits Shouts that I forgot to mention earlier on.
But you're feeling hounded, cause those curves get on your nerves. If your legs are rounded.
And finally, yes, finally, I don't want to be here all day. Jeje Rocket features a chant that comes straight from the national percussion group of Kenya's Genjela Runje. That's not how you pronounce that. Okay, dude, where the fuck was Hideki finding these songs to sample from? It's like really impressive. Like, how do you find this? Okay, now I'll just cover some random samples I found to be quite interesting. Look, okay, if there's one universal truth about life, it's that the Chao music in Adventure 1 and 2 kicks ass, okay? And a lot of that music samples from like other sources. Maybe that's not much of a surprise considering the topic of this video, but like, whatever, dude, let's cover some of those samples now. Join Us for Happy Time, Chao Race, very fun name, features a countdown taken straight from Jewel by Propaganda. That really weird chanting noise you hear throughout Let's Get This Party Started Chao Race entrance comes from Lamborghini's Shut Up and Dance.
With the biggest request in all manner of things.
And you thought I was done with the song? No, the f*** I'm not. Sit your ass down, dude. I have to mention something real quick. At around 31 seconds of the song, you hear this.
Lay in the wax and spin in the center.
I'll give you 3 seconds to guess where the sample comes from. Alright, you done? Well. That part samples from Season 4, Episode 16 of The A-Team.
Lay in the wax and spin in the center.
Whoever in the Japanese Sega offices was watching an episode of like the A-Team and just had like a revelation right there and there deserves the whole world, okay? Shut up, I know it's from like a sample CD, just let me have a little bit of fun, okay? Sonic Shuffle has a song called Feel Noisy, a relatively unremarkable track, or at least it would be if it didn't sample the freaking Adam West Batman theme.
Let's go. To the Batmobile. Let's go.
Yeah, bet you didn't know that. Or maybe you did, I don't know. There's so much more I can mention. In fact, I'll mention one more. I haven't really covered much of the classic games, including Mania, and that's for like another day, okay? Like the amount of samples in Sonic CD alone scares me. Anyway, Sonic Adventure 2. The best game ever made. Live and learn. The second best Sonic theme, you know, behind Open Your Heart. But, you know, it's still a great song. You know, the second you hear that synth, you know you're in for a good time. Oh yeah, I mean, can you hear how excited they are? Anyhow, let me ruin that song for you. I mean, not really, I like to exaggerate. That beginning synth is not specifically made for the song, but it comes straight from XX Large Extreme Synth 48, taken directly from the CD with like no major changes. It's like watching the Mona Lisa get painted, like, wow. That's the sound. I've heard that so many times. That's it. I can't believe that this was like a sample. It sounds so iconic to that song. I just like always assumed it was like an original piece, but no. It came from like this obscure sample. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. And 25 years later, Live and Learn itself would later get remixed or, you know, sampled in like a Hollywood blockbuster film. God, dude, I love this franchise. And if you love me, first of all, I love you. Hope you've been doing well. Aww. Second of all, consider watching my previous videos after this one, like the one about obscure Sonic animations. There's a couple I bet you haven't seen before, so like, you know, like and sub. Bye-bye.